This first look just lets people know, like, look, man, I'm him. Like, I'm him. There's a confidence level to this look, is what I'm saying, in like one of the most obnoxious and most pretentious ways possible. So I apologize for that. That's not my nature 97% of the time. But there is that 3%.
From Hollywood to Soho, we be wearing polo. Knockoffs is a no-no, that's just how it go though. You got it for the low-low, it's probably US Polo, a Beverly Hills Polo. All of that is so-so, interlocks and chevrons, Cruise Navy and Lemon, Ralph Lauren Wearon. I'm buying what you sellin', Maui Pink and Melon. Tell them about that Rusty.
Greetings, and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. All right, so this episode is based on yet another bucket list event that I missed this year. And that event is New York Tartan Week and the New York Tartan Parade. I missed it again. Not a big deal that I missed it. Not overly concerned. Oh my God, am I going to ever? It is what it is. I missed it. All right. But it inspired this episode, because what would I have worn if I had been in New York for Tartan Week? Actually, the pipe hobby made me actually think about it, because I don't know if any of you gentlemen partake in the hobby of smoking a pipe, but it is relaxing if done properly. There are several different ways to actually smoke a pipe. I do implement the breathe method, but I digest. Pipe smoking helps me relax, and it made me come up with the concept of this particular episode. So we're going to do 3 rigs plus the ensemble I'm wearing will make 4. All right. And this episode is what to wear to New York Tartan Week, because keep in mind, New York Tartan Week is in April. All right. It's usually mid-April. So depending on what global warming has planned for New York determines what you're going to wear, because April could be cold in New York. It could be warm. I'm pretty sure I think it was fairly warm this year during Tartan, which New York Tartan Week, I think, was just last week, if not the week before. So 3 rigs plus the ensemble I'm wearing. A pair of trusty loafers, worn in look, comfortable, broken in very well, perfect for walking Midtown Manhattan or the streets of Brooklyn, just depending on where you are or where I would have been on that particular day. I did just a solid pink green pair of socks, a great pair of denim, worn in look, faded, some distressing. And I did the Ralph's Tigers black watch with red chenille on the chest here, overshirt, work shirt. All right. Ralph's Tigers on the back and the chenille, bright red, beautiful, beautiful piece. Y'all seen it before. Epaulets on the shoulders, etc. I put it over a sun yellow OCBD. All right. And we did a linen club collared tie, just to commemorate the spring season. All right. My Missouri fashion bracelets, double RL indigo indigo flat cap. And we ready to rock and roll. New York Tartan Week. All right. This is one of the days of the week. If I was up there for the week of New York Tartan Week, just one of those days. Now on the 3 rigs, there is one ensemble that would be worn during the parade. And I want to see if you guys can figure out which one that is. All right, so you'll let me know in the comment section which one would I wear for the actual parade. All right, without any further ado though, man, y'all ready? Me too. Now let's go. This first look, man, for me, this first look is just dope, man. This first look just says, listen, I get it. I get it. I get it. This first look just lets people know, like, look, man, I'm him. Like, I'm him. There's a confidence level to this look, is what I'm saying, in like one of the most obnoxious and most pretentious ways possible. So I apologize for that. That's not my nature 97% of the time. But there is that 3%. But anyway, this look just says that I have a lot of confidence, all right? Because just the way these pieces are put together, if it's a fail, it's probably an epic fail, all right? So there has to be a level of confidence when you put it on that you don't have any concerns when you step out the house. Like, you can't step out the house in this and be like, man, I hope people like this, or, you know, you can't have that type of mentality. You got to put this on, and when you look in the mirror, you like, bruh. You put this on, and that's how you feel when you put it on. Then by the time you walk out the house, it's just going to be oozing out your pores, to the point that maybe somebody that wouldn't have liked the outfit, the ensemble typically, gonna look at you and say, hey man, you killing that, bro. It's more the confidence that's coming out than it is necessarily maybe the ensemble to them. They don't know that, but that's a fact. Okay. This is something that I definitely would have worn during New York Tartan Week, because at the end of the day, man, this particular tartan is a staple. It's a staple, bro. It's a staple. Let's start at the bottom. All right. Went with saddle shoes. All right. Again, if we out for New York Tartan Week, we got to think comfort. All right. So, you know, there are sneakers would work with this look. There are other casual dress shoes that would work with this look. I went with a saddle shoe because that gum sole for me is comfortable. It's like wearing the sneakers for other people. All right. Saddle shoes in the brown, in the tan with the brown leather. All right. Somewhat worn in look, you know, brand new in this particular case wouldn't hurt nothing either. And I might need to look at getting a second pair just to have them. You know what I mean? But anywho, I digest. Socks, hosiery. You can go no socks. You can go no show socks. But I say have fun with it. All right. So since our cable knit is a cable knit, I went with cable knit socks. All right. In the green, to pull out some of that green in the tartan. All right. Pull them when you put them on. Pull them all the way up, and then scrunch them down a little, maybe 50% at the most. 35% of a scrunch is perfect. You want that cable to be able to be seen, but you don't want them to be halfway up your calf either. All right. Scroll up a pair of cut off denim, cut off by the brand themselves. I did not cut them off. You know, fringes, distressing, fading. A nice pair of shorts that come right by the knee. So good length, not too long, not too short. Great pair of shorts. All right. You could definitely substitute the shorts for a pair of khaki shorts. You could even do a khaki GTH short, because I did think about that look as well. Now, the khaki shorts or the khaki GTH shorts is going to still make your look a little dressy, a little whimsical still, but it's a little more dressy than the denim. I think the denim gives it a good complement of in between dressy and casual, and it has a little whimsicalness to it as well. All right. The cable knit sweater vest. All right. Cable knit sweater vest in the slicker yellow just pops. It brings out the yellow in the tartan. All right. Tartan OCBD and a tartan, the same tartan necktie. All right. So again, man, that's become a thing on this channel. That's become a thing in the brand, and we're gonna continue with that. I'm gonna say air quotes trend, but I don't think it's going anywhere. I think pattern shirts with a matching pattern tie is here to stay. All right, but man, this is a great look. It's fun. It's comfortable. Again, it's going to take a level of confidence. It's going to take a level of confidence to wear this particular look. You can't be concerned about those who just don't know and, you know, may side eye your ensemble. You can't be concerned about that. If you're concerned about that, then don't put something like this together. This next look is insane. All right. Like, what you want me to tell you? I don't know what to tell you. It's a tartan linen suit. I've had it. Man, is this going on the second summer I've had this, or the third? I don't know. It might be the third. This might be going on the third summer that I've had this. I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'll research it or whatever I have to do. But I've had this for a while. I haven't worn it that much, obviously, because one, it's a linen suit. All right, so it's definitely spring and summer. So I haven't worn it that much. But if I would have been in New York Tartan Week, you goddamn right, this motherfucker would have went up there with me. Ain't no fucking other alternative. This would have been the first thing I'd have put in the garment bag, because it's linen, it's tartan, it's dope as hell, and it's comfortable. All right. If you have this particular suit or a suit similar to it, then you can agree with me. This is a very comfortable piece. It's perfect for New York Fashion Week. It's perfect for any of the events during New York Fashion Week. And like I said, this is definitely something that would have made its way into my garment bag. No questions asked. If I was only allowed to take one ensemble for New York Fashion Week, this would have been the one I probably would have took. Although that first ensemble was pretty, it's pretty dope. But with this one, let's start at the top, okay? I want to start at the top. A linen club tie, all right? Similar to what I'm wearing, but this one is of the gold hue, all right? And it's solid. So just like with the one I'm wearing, I wanted to do a full Windsor, because if you own any club ties, especially linen, they just have so much give. It seems like those 56, 58 inch ties are more like 63, 62, 64 inches. So they just have so much room for the full Windsor knot. I just said, let's do it. Now, I didn't want to have a Ray Lewis or Michael Irvin 3 inches across full Windsor. Like, I don't know how, you know, those early 2000 knots that them kids was doing. I call them kids, but they older than me. But that mess was crazy, man. But no, I didn't want it to be that big, but I did want to have that full Windsor look, just for something different, you know, just for something different. We did a cotton linen blended spread collared dress shirt. All right, in a nice hue of college gray, beautiful hue of college gray, and we threw that under this tartan suit. Threw it under the tartan suit. Through the gold airplane lapel pin, because hey man, it's fly. That was the thought process. This shit fly. All right, Ralph Lauren pocket square, also in gold. All right. Complements the tie, brings out the gold or yellow in this tartan suit. All right, tartan suit, single vented, 2-button, 3-button, excuse me, 3-button, prepster pants. So you got to get the right size with this tartan suit. You have a little bit of room to play with, but I would suggest getting the right size if you're on the hunt for it, because there are prepster in the waist. All right, which means elastic and drawstring. All right, slim cut all the way down, great taper. And you see what shoes I did. Again, comfort is a must. So I went with the lily white Caldwell monk strap, single monk strap, gum sole for comfort. You know, we might walk 2 blocks, we might walk 20. We might get on one train, we might get on 3 or 4. It just depends on what the day looking like. All right, but it's spring. We're gonna have decent weather. It's New York. We need to be comfortable. All right, and a pair of cable knit socks. All right, I just went with the blue cable knit socks because why not? No other reason than because, hey, why not? I definitely, either way it goes, whether it would be these cable knit or another pair of hosiery, it's definitely going to be navy, and it's probably going to be solid. All right, but this look, man, this look screams New York Tartan Week. All right, it screams it. While a lot of people might do the more popular tartans, which would be Black Watch or McClendon, or even is it the Cameron? I think it's the Cameron I'm thinking about. You know, a lot of people would do those tartans. Bringing this one out in the spring, it says several things. One, just like the previous ensemble, it says my confidence level is through the roof. All right. 2, a lot of times because of the white in this particular summer tartan, spring summer tartan, it's I think in the actual culture it's is it a dinner tartan or a formal tartan? It might be formal. I'll put that on the screen too, because I'm really going off the top of the dome right now. But this particular tartan pattern, it fits. It fits the weather breaking. It fits warm but not hot weather. It just, all of that just plays a part and serves a purpose when you're talking about New York Tartan Week. Now, because we are talking New York City in the spring, we got to be prepared, right? And spring, for the most part, typically means more rain, right? Fluctuating temperatures, more rain, right? Down here in the good old South, we've had plenty of rain in this month of April. It started cranking up mid to late March, but we've had plenty of rain this month of April. So we're in spring. It's just temperatures wise, we're still transitioning. There were a couple of days last week, man, where it was like 50 degrees. It was cold. I'm talking about middle of the day, 50 degrees. We've had days that it's reached up to 83, 84. So I digest. But this look has us prepared for spring weather, which can definitely mean rain at any point in time. It's layered, but it's lightly layered. As far as our fabrics are not heavy fabrics, okay? Our fabrics are not heavy fabrics. It's lightly layered. It's going to protect us from inclement weather. And we styling on their ass. Like, seriously styling on their ass with this look. Bring out the Gordon Tartan, man. You can't play around with the Gordon Tartan. Like, you have to be about it. You have to be with the shits, as the youngins say. All right. And this look is no exception. This look is much better to me when you're talking about New York Tartan Week. It's much better, in my opinion, for evening festivities. You know, whether you're going out at 6, 7, 8 or later, When the sun is about to go down or going down, this is an ensemble that works. All right. If it's bar hopping, celebrating the tartan culture or whatever, dinner at the Polo Bar, whatever it may be, this is a great ensemble for evening festivities during New York Tartan Week. Because it's almost like we're business casual. So it's kind of like formal casual. Yeah, I like that. It's like formal casual. I think I might trademark that one. But it's like formal casual. All right. And what we'll do is we'll start at the bottom so you can get the full picture and the full concept of formal casual. All right. I had another pair of saddle shoes, but I said, you know what? Let's step it up a little bit. So the equestrian boots, cognac with the Gordon Tartan on the sides. All right. All the way up the leg. It's just that. Like, I don't know what else you want me to tell you, but formal casual, it works. It works a little bit better than the saddle shoe. All right. Sullivan Slim Fit denim, sun yellow with some sun fading. Try saying that fast 3 times. Sullivan Slim Fit, sun yellow with some sun fading. All right. So that gives you a more casual look than even just a rich pair of dark denim, or even if these were just rich in the sun yellow. That sun fading to it gives it a little more of a casual look. Now, as we scroll up, you have a white dress shirt that is underneath a white spread collar dress shirt, excuse me, that's underneath a Gordon Tartan waistcoat. All right, this waistcoat is Denim and Supply, and it's actually, when I was putting it on here, it's actually a 2XL. So I say that to say, if somebody really needs this or wants this, make me an offer. I will part with it, but otherwise I'm gonna keep it because it's adjustable in the back, and I got one of the best tailors on the planet Earth. All right, now pair that with a Gordon Tartan silk bow tie. All right. So we putting that Gordon Tartan out there, but we ain't ODing on it. You know, we got it separated by colors. We got it separated by fabrics. We got it separated by shades. All right. So it's there. It's prevalent. Somebody see you, they probably gonna think you're celebrating New York Tartan Week, but they're not gonna say you OD. That's for sure. And because we are talking about evening and rain, potentially spring rain, pull out your raincoat. All right, you pull out your fireman's raincoat or your fireman's coat, fireman's jacket, whatever you want to call it. You've seen this beauty on this channel before, and it is making a triumphant return, man. These metal clasp, fireman's clasp, corduroy collar, the metal buttons, just the grommets on this thing, man. This thing is just true fireman's jacket here, fireman's coat here, man. And it's covered in Gordon Tartan. All right. So again, you're not ODing, but you're definitely representing for New York Tartan Week. Yet you're in formal casual attire, so you're able to get in and out of particular spaces and places and shine and be outstanding without ODing. I absolutely love this look. This would definitely make its way in my garment bag for New York Tartan Week. And that's another episode in the books. We did ensembles for New York Tartan Week. So which one of those ensembles do you think I would have worn in the parade or at the parade? Because who's to say I would have actually been in the parade, but if, you know, I definitely would have attended the parade. Which ensemble do you think I would have worn? To be honest, there really is no wrong answer, but there's definitely a right answer. All right. I did not do a fragrance of the ensemble because In this particular episode and the particular mood that I'm in, the fragrance of the ensemble for you could be anything. You probably can't go wrong, just because we're still in a transitional period as far as the actual weather and temperatures are concerned. So you probably couldn't have went wrong with a particular Ralph Lauren fragrance. That's number one. And number 1A, between this business casual candle here, that's the name of this particular scent, business casual. And it fits. That is a dope candle. Between that and, more importantly, my pipe, this Virginia blend I'm smoking on, that's the fragrance I'm going with. And it's a take it or leave it fragrance. Some people can't stand the smell of pipe smoke. I personally love it. I personally think it smells great. Smells better than a cigar. Definitely smells better than weed. Okay. And just the sophistication of it, having little notes in your beard, in my case, I'm cool with that for the day. Just a little bit of Ralph coffee. I took some Ralph's coffee and, put it in my little mechanical K-cup. Maybe later on I'll do a French press, but cheers and thanks again to the homie and BFF Rocky for hooking the brother up. One more thing before we head out, just something I want you to think about. There are people that were successful in their creative endeavors, whether it be, and I'm talking audio and visual creativity, right? So I'm talking podcasts, I'm talking vlogs, I'm talking TV shows, etc., right? They were successful in their endeavors until up to a point that they were able to leave corporate America and do what they love to do full time. All right. Creative juices flowing full time. And then no sooner than you do that, guess what you now got to do? You got to watch what you say. You got to be politically correct. You no longer have freedom of speech. And why? Because if you get canceled, there's a chance that, let me backtrack. Because if you get canceled, there's a chance that you could lose viewership, you could lose sponsors, you could lose everything that would put you in a financial position to where you were able to leave corporate America. Man, that's a double-edged sword. That is just, oh man, that's a conundrum, for real. To be able to say, all right, people want to hear what I got to say. I've been doing a great job. My numbers is up. I got some sponsors now. Yeah, let me go ahead and leave Goldman and Sachs and do this full time. And then now it's like, but wait, if I say this or say that, I got to be careful about how I say this. Before then, I could just speak my mind. Whatever it is, you could just speak your mind. And people tuned in because they were interested in what you had to say, whether they were interested because they agreed with you or whether they disagreed with you. As long as they tuned in, that was what mattered. Now, you're in a position where you can't say what you want to say because this is now the only way you pay your bills. Man, I don't know. It make you not even want it to a certain extent. But anyway, just something that was on my mind while I was smoking, shall we say. Even though when you're doing a pipe, it's not really smoking. Anywho, I digest. In the comment section, man, let me know which outfit would have been the one that I would have worn if I was to attend or even be in the New York Tartan Week parade. All right. And of course, any other comments you might have, whether you like the episode, whether it wasn't your cup of tea, whether you ain't a fan of tartan, or whether you just love a particular outfit. I personally really like the one with the shorts. I thought that was a pretty neat outfit, if I do say so myself. All right, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend, because we here. We miss New York Tartan Week by a week, but we still represent. All right, artists paint pictures, haters, they paint narratives. So don't be a hater. All right, y'all have a good one.